Glasses represent intelligence, right? A nerd, maybe? Yeah, why would you have to make that clear when no one's ever asked me if I'm afraid of Jay-Z? His largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling records, plural, 2 of them sold 5 million. It's a huge difference in energy internationally in 50 Cent and Jay-Z. In fact, his largest selling record sold 430-something thousand copies. My largest selling records sold 5 million. Let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there. Because America can be purchased. You can buy it with marketing dollars. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the world, there's not enough marketing dollars to go around.
Say one nice thing about Ja Rule.
Oh, he's alive.
The rap game is all fucked up now. What we gonna do now? How we gonna eat, man? 50 back around. That's Ja little punk ass thinking out loud. Southside till I die, that's just how I get down. I'm back in the game shop.
50 Cent explained the real difference between him and Jay-Z's fame.
There ain't never been no 50 Cent Jay-Z conversation questioning whether there was a competition between the two. It's a huge difference in energy internationally. So let them be fooled in America and think there's a competition there. Because America can be purchased. You can buy it with marketing dollars. You see what I'm saying? But the rest of the world,
different type of. Who's your favorite Wu-Tang Clan member?
What?
You speak English? You don't know the rap group, the Wu-Tang Clan? With the RZA, the Jizza, Method Man and all those guys?
Yo, 50 cents.
50 cents, okay.
Where is the king of Terror Boulevard come from? But Tip is from Bankhead.
I grew up like with my grandma, and that's where we stayed on Terror Boulevard. And I was always outside, like I was not like the negative outside, but just outside like a kid would be. Neighborhood playing basketball. I remember I was just young, stupid.
Yeah.
I think I gave a home church like $500 in front of the Dollar General. I was on the way to Whitewaters. I was just young. Like one time, my dad had a bag of ones. Big bag.
Big bag of what?
Big bag. He left. Like, he was on a flight or something. He left. I was like 6, 8 round that. I took like went outside of my neighborhood, busting it out with the kids out there. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I was just that one. Like,
Yeah. You can feed the whole hood.
Yeah, like I was just that one. Like, and nobody.
GOAT reasons you gone viral. I graduated. That's the only good thing they posted of me going viral.
The best one for me is King Latifah.
Teeth
Keith.
I ain't never get my teeth shirts made. Teeth
Hey,
shirts.
well, to tell you the truth,
But what does dad, like, as not as T.I. music, as dad, what does he call you and say, you know, man to man at this point?
Man, he's a father, so now I understand it. And I understand why he picks and chooses when and what to say and how much to say. Because he don't want to have too much impact or push his child in a direction that I naturally wouldn't want to go into. So he really don't say much, but I hear people tell me what he say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was. I know for a fact he said, yeah, we don't gotta do this. It's over with now. And I was like, okay, bet, let's do it.
You ever notice how quickly one small moment can turn into a full internet war? 1 second you're at a concert just trying to enjoy music, and the next second you're watching chaos unfold like it's a reality TV finale nobody asked for. That's exactly what happened at the concert. Because this wasn't just about music. This was about ego, alcohol, tension, and 2 people who clearly were not backing down. And what started as a simple argument turned into something way bigger than anyone expected. So here's how it went down. At the concert, things started with what looked like a regular audience disagreement, but the energy was already off. You could feel it through the footage. The woman in the crowd kept pushing toward the man, getting in his space, almost like she was trying to provoke a reaction. Now, I'm not saying who was right or wrong yet, just describing what happened. The man kept telling her to stop. Over and over. You could see him trying to de-escalate, but sometimes when people are under the influence or already heated emotionally, logic goes out the window, and that's exactly what seemed to happen here. She kept stepping closer, kept pushing, kept pressing into his personal space, And eventually, he reacted by pushing her away just to create distance. Not attacking, just trying to move her out of his space. But that wasn't the end of it, because she came right back into his face again. That's when things escalated faster than anyone expected. The second push was harder, more aggressive, like he was sending a message, stay back. But she still didn't stop. And then, the moment that shocked everyone. He swung the cup across her face. Not a punch, not a full fight move, but still enough to send shockwaves through the crowd. And once that happened, the energy around them changed instantly. People started pulling them apart. The moment of chaos had peaked. But here's the question people started asking online immediately. Who was really in the wrong here? Because internet culture loves choosing sides. But real life is rarely that simple. Sometimes it's not about who started it, it's about who refused to stop it. And that was just the opening chapter of this whole story. Because things quickly shifted from random concert drama to something much bigger. And that's where the 50 Cent and T.I. situation comes in. Now, if you've been following hip-hop culture, you know these two have been throwing shots at each other for years. Not always directly, sometimes through trolling, sometimes through interviews, sometimes through social media posts that feel innocent, but absolutely aren't. It all started when T.I. called 50 out publicly about a versus battle. T.I. basically said he wanted the smoke. He wanted to prove whose catalog was stronger. He wanted the competition. But 50 Cent didn't respond like a normal competitor. No, he responded with trolling. Because 50 is known for that type of psychological warfare. He doesn't just argue, he embarrasses, he posts old footage, he digs up past moments, he turns drama into entertainment. One of the first shots he fired was posting T.I. in a crime prevention commercial. He basically mocked the idea of T.I. trying to challenge him while also reminding people of T.I.'s past legal controversies. The message was clear: don't start something if you can't finish it. Then he posted court footage clips and kept trolling online, basically turning the entire rivalry into a meme war. But T.I. wasn't backing down either. He went on interviews explaining that the versus idea wasn't supposed to be disrespectful. It was supposed to be about celebrating catalogs, about two artists showing respect through competition. But once public ego gets involved, respect often disappears. Because once T.I. kept talking about the rivalry, 50 Cent didn't just attack T.I. anymore. He started going after people around him. And that's when things got really personal, because he posted photos of T.I.'s wife during a performance moment where camera angles created some embarrassing-looking screenshots. Now, social media already had been criticizing her appearance because of rumors about cosmetic surgery complications. And 50 Cent knew exactly what he was doing. He turned it into public humiliation trolling. But here's where this story takes an emotional turn, because T.I.'s son stepped into the situation. And he did not come to play. He went on social media and basically told 50 Cent to stop disrespecting his family. The language was raw, emotional, angry. He crossed lines that most people would consider nuclear in online beef culture. He told 50 to go disrespect his own family, which then escalated the conflict to generational levels. Because now this wasn't just about two rappers beefing, this was about families getting pulled into internet wars they never asked to be part of. And 50 Cent, he didn't back down. Instead, he doubled down on trolling. He responded with more insults, more memes, more psychological pressure. And that's the part that fascinates people about this whole situation. Because 50 Cent operates differently than most celebrities. He treats online conflict like a strategic battlefield, not just emotional arguing, but reputation warfare. Meanwhile, T.Y.'s side started leaning heavily into loyalty and emotional defense, especially family protection. And that's when fans started arguing online about bigger questions. Like, is there a line in celebrity beef? Is it okay to bring families into conflict? Or does social media culture remove those boundaries completely? Because some people argued that if you enter public beef, you accept public consequences. Others said family should always be off limits, no matter what. Then things got even crazier when T.I.'s son kept responding. He didn't show fear. If anything, he doubled down. The internet started calling it generational crash-out energy, young, fearless, and not worried about long-term reputation consequences. Because older artists usually think about legacy, younger generations sometimes think about immediate respect. And that clash is where a lot of modern celebrity conflicts happen. Meanwhile, people online kept debating who actually has the better music catalog. Some argued T.I. has more mainstream hits. Others said 50 Cent dominated cultural impact during his peak era. It turned into classic Southern rap versus East Coast influence debates. But at the end of the day, this wasn't just about music anymore. This was about pride, respect, and the internet turning private emotions into public entertainment. Because every time someone posts a diss, another person feels obligated to respond, and the cycle never really ends. And honestly, that's what makes this whole situation so addictive to watch from the outside, because you never know who is going to take the next shot, or who is going to cross the next line. And 50 Cent has shown time and time again that he does not stop once he starts. He will keep going until someone decides to walk away. But T.I.'s family clearly isn't backing down either. And that's where things get unpredictable. Because when family loyalty enters the equation, pride becomes stronger than logic. And pride has started more wars than almost anything else in entertainment history. Now people online are split. Some say 50 Cent is just playing the game of entertainment culture. Others say he goes too far. Some say T.I. shouldn't have started the competition if he wasn't ready for the trolling response. And others say no amount of competition justifies attacking someone's family. But that's the internet for you. Everyone has an opinion. And nobody is ever fully satisfied with the ending. Because right now, there really is no ending. Just more shots waiting to be fired, more responses waiting to drop, and more drama waiting to go viral. So here's the real question I want you to think about. Is this just entertainment? Or are we watching real emotional battles disguised as social media content? Because sometimes the loudest drama online isn't about music, it's about respect. And respect is something nobody likes losing in public. If you made it this far, drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think was really in the right here? And if you want more deep dives into stories behind the headlines instead of just surface-level drama, hit that subscribe button. Because in influencer culture, everything looks polished. But behind the scenes, it's usually way messier than people think. And that's why stories like this keep happening. Because fame, pride, and the internet are a dangerous combination. One post can start a war. One response can keep it going. And sometimes nobody really wins. They just keep entertaining the crowd while the real story stays hidden. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you want more content that goes deeper than the headlines. Because I'll keep bringing you these stories. The drama, the truth, and everything people usually don't talk about. Until next time, stay sharp, stay aware, and don't let the internet think for you.